Welcome to Ban Krut, and I've literally just arrived. The train station is behind me. And is this a city? Is this a town? No, it's a village in Thailand, and I'm only here because last week in a hostel I had a French guy who raved about this place. So he gave me a guest house that he recommended. Now I've been online and it's not actually there. I've been on booking.com, Agoda, everything, it's not listed. But he said that he just turned up the place and he got a good price. So I've arrived here with no accommodation and it's all very exciting. So this is on the east side of Thailand, on the central part, and it looks quite busy. Now when I got off the train there was about 7 or 8 Europeans, Westerners getting on, so I don't know if this is a popular place because I've never heard of it. And the last place I was at was a place called Ban Krut. I was going to get a taxi because it was 20 kilometers away, but when I found out the train was only 3 baht to go from there to here, the train won. 3 baht. That is cheap. So I don't know how long I'm going to be staying here for. This is probably one of the most randomest places I have been to, where I've not done any research. I've got nowhere to stay. I'm loving it. So it is about a 15-minute walk down to the beachfront where this guest house is. I've looked on the map, there is a coffee shop halfway and it is only 20 past 10 in the morning, so the chances of probably checking in is slim if there's any room. But the guy who recommended me this place said the beach is one of the best he's ever seen. And it's just a really chilled vibe place. I think that's the end of the village. And then it's just straight down to the resorts. Now a lot of these places that I'm going to are more Thai people sort of places where they would go and go on holiday. Not really for the Westerners. Most backpackers have a certain route that they all follow, going to the islands. But this is more exciting. Oh look, coconuts! Lots of them! I am hoping that there is a coffee shop this way. Taxi driver at the train station did say doing a lift on a bike. You can't get grab taxis around here, mainly because they wouldn't make enough business in a village. And already I can hear a dog barking. But already it's got a vibe that means it's been untouched. Where is this coffee shop? I think I'm near the coffee shop, but I'm just going over the river, which is beautiful. Both sides. Try not to get knocked over. Oh, look at that. Now I have just bumped into a guy from England who has told me he just got here yesterday. He was planning on being here for just 2 nights, but already he's extended. There's a lot of Europeans. Wow. I mentioned the guest house that I'm looking for, and he went, oh yeah, it's a really good place, mainly because it's got a bar that it opens after hours, which is quite scary. And I think the coffee house is somewhere down there on the left, I hope. Wow. I mean, I've only been here for about 10 minutes, but it's just a nice vibe I've got about here. It's like when you go to the Thai islands, it's always a bit crazy, traffic everywhere, people everywhere, and it's just nice to come somewhere chilled, which was what Ban Krut was like, the previous place. But now I'm getting into the resort side, and there must be the coffee shop around here somewhere. And I found a coffee place. Yay! And it's called. Good question. I'll find out. I'll put it in the description. But the guest house is just about a 2-minute walk that way. There's a 7-Eleven just next door. Across the road from 7-Eleven is a Lotus, which is Tesco owned. Tesco being a UK brand. And there's a couple of Westerners down there drinking coffee. Yeah, I'm liking it. And the beach is directly across the road from where the guest house is. What more do you want? In fact, let's find out what's the name is this place while I'm here. Coffee next door. There you go. Got it there. Guy speaks English. Very nice, very friendly. It's only a small place. Coffee done, and I'm getting closer to, hopefully, the guest house. So this is the front, or coming up, and it's somewhere on the right hand side. It's definitely not a resort. It's all very exciting. That looks beautiful. Is that a whale? Now I have had a look online at what's about this village, and it has got a big, massive expat community. Is that it? I don't think so. I might have to have a look at the map. We're sat at that coffee shop, so many Westerners, and it is a whale, the blue whale. Now I've just met the English guy again, who just gave me directions of where to go. He reckons it's about 100 baht a night, and if that's the case, that's amazing. Oh, there it is, guest house. And across the way from the Gecko's bar You mentioned that. And the beach just goes on and on and on. So across the road is a shop where the owner owns, and I've got a room. So I'm just going to grab my bag, because one of the bags is already in there. It's 250 a night, which is so cheap compared to the last place. £6, I reckon. Now, it looks like it's a chalet. As I said, I've seen it already. It's basic, there is no aircon, but on a night time around here, especially in the last place, I was getting a bit chilly on a night. But it's small. It's a bed, a fan, 2 fans, whoa, toilet. This is perfect. Right, I'm going to sort myself out, and then let's go investigate. So I've had about 10 minutes of just chilling, sorting my camera out because it lost power, and I've put 2 nights to stay here. Originally it was just going to be the 1 night. I think these rooms up here are a bit more expensive, but the 2 chalets, the one on the left has got something in already, so I was quite lucky. But I'm going to head down to the beach, and this is it. So obviously this is the way I came in, and you can feel the wind. I've wandered down. Oh, and it is windy. Right, it looks like the tide is in. And there's that whale. Definitely not a dolphin. So what's my first impressions of this place? I love it. It's just, if you look down there, it's just beach going on for all the way around as well. And my plan is tonight maybe have a beer or 2 or 3, who knows. And then tomorrow is going to be going, there's a monastery, I don't know, a temple right at the top of that hill there. It's a 45-minute walk, and that's my plan for tomorrow. And then maybe just have a look around the rest of it. But this place is just a lot better than the last place. Oh, there's a little cafe there. And as I said, there is so many Westerners, and I think a lot of them are German. Oh, the wind stopped. Now this is still off season, but it's a lot busier than the last place. And there is just so many hotels going down here and resorts. So I am quite lucky that I've just turned up randomly and got a hotel, a guest house. And I'm sure that if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, you're crazy. Why would you ever go somewhere without even booking accommodation? Because I'm a backpacker. Because I'm an adventurer. And sometimes I'm a little bit stupid, but it works. Definitely works. Oh, someone's house. Look at that then. Wow. Seeing as I'm going to be going around here tomorrow, and I might even try and rent a bike out, just thought I'd have a quick wander into the main town around there, sorry, village, resorts, seafood. I mean, this is a bit more established than the last place I was at. And there's just a lot more people as well. Right, the village is that way, but I've just seen this sign. And they're selling plots of land around here. So you've got land for sale, 5,600 square meters, 2.5 million baht. Don't know if that's cheap. My maths is not that good. I've seen more Westerners than Thai people around here. That looks like a studio flat up there. Looks empty. Right, get further in. So my apartment, my chalet, my 250 baht a night place to sleep in, has got a nice little balcony on the outside, where I was just sat there charging up my camera. And even down here it's authentic. And you know that it's a popular place because you've got a 7-Eleven just there, and there's another 7-Eleven about 3 shops up. Backpackers do like a 7-Eleven, especially for breakfast. Now, one of the maps I look at is organic maps, which is very handy for offline, and it did say there's a backpackers hostel somewhere over there, but it doesn't look like it's anything there. It's a shame, but it would have probably been the same price as what I'm paying for that chalet. But yeah, 7-Eleven there, and you can just see on the corner the other one. I think I'm going to enjoy it here. It's chilled, it's relaxed, a bit busier than the last place, and I think 2 nights is just perfect. Now the time now is 1:30 in the afternoon. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to get my book out. I have got a book that I've not even started reading, which is called The Backpacker. It's an adventure, nothing to do with me. I might just find a seat down there and just chill for the afternoon. Why not? And then tonight I met up with the English guy I saw earlier, who was just passing as I went into the hostel or the guest house, and I might have a few beers with him and his girlfriend, wife, who knows. So yeah, it's going to be a good night. But if you've enjoyed this little sneak preview of this village, resort, town, it feels more of a town than a village, then all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to see more of Ban Krut, then all you got to do is subscribe, press that bell in the corner, and you'll see the next video as soon as it comes out. But until next time, I'm off to chill. Bye bye for now.